How's Your Glass by the King of Comedy. The King of Comedy is, of course, Martin Scorsese motion picture, one of the best 20, 25 comedies in my book, and I think it's also in the AFI, American Film Institute, probably where it should be, the Time 100. Robert De Niro, Jerry Lewis, but the king here is Kingsley Amis. I just learned from the introduction to this book. In fact, to everyday drinking, which is, I think, everyday. I couldn't find it on the net, unfortunately. One of the best, if not the very best, writer of comedy. Has some books which were popular, I hope they still are, but some which are not, looking at Goodreads, not really known, not read. So it's everyday drinking, then How's Your Glass, and then On Drink. At the beginning of this compilation of 3 books, shorter books, we find that Kingsley Amis was called King by friends, also Kingers. So the King, right here, on a very important subject. I don't drink. I said in the note yesterday that the acquaintance is not a serious one. Although, reading this, maybe drink a beer and then maybe consider, well, with time, I should be drinking. If I find things are going bad with health, then why not take the plunge and keep on being happy? Artificial happiness, maybe. Depressant, or alcohol is a depressant. Kingsley Amis explains among so many things this aspect, in the sense that it not depression, it induces a depression not in a psychological sense, but it relaxes the muscles. Carmargin is the word used, we find at the end of the book, which contains some praise from people who see how delightful, glorious this author was. And in the book in particular, everything he writes is sublime. It's not that word in there, but I'm using it. His writing is. Go for abundance rather than very high quality drink. You need a refrigerator all to yourself, whites and such, fill it with rubbish like food. If you want to finish the evening with your usual number of fingers, do any cutting up before the first couple of drinks, preferably before your first. In other words, this is hilarious, the lines in which you find how to make cocktails and such, things about various vineyards, which might not be of interest. They are of little interest to a non-drinking man, but still. Kitro, made only on the island of Naxos. Snobs, with wine versus beer. The king is not a wine man as such. He prefers spirits, but he knows his wines very well. Besides, he likes cocktails and wines. Go into many cocktails. Really good and properly served claret and red burgundies are the best drinks yet devised by man. I have never had the chance of tasting, among other things, schools, the drink made by the nomadic Tatars out of fermented camels. But I doubt if it is even as good, let alone better, than the drink singers. Strike your wine merchant across the mouth. He recommends buying for laying down. Pain Out Drinking 1984. Yes, this is a fabulous author. The plan is to read again and again his novels. I'm not sure about this one. This is exhilarating, clearly. But then it has those to bring some little criticism. I mean, as a personal choice. Since I'm really not going to make any of the cocktails, that means that quite a number of pages are not really on the list of a second read. Again, elating for the explanations, for the jokes. But, well, if I get into drink, well, let's reconsider what I just said. If I'm getting into drinking, why not? Then, who knows? Maybe we'll start cutting and doing things here. True, he keeps adding be careful. Lock your unfolding knife or something. It's at the end of recipe for a strong cocktail. So the warnings there. Who knows with this guy and drink what? So maybe no drinks or then few drinks in the future. However, there's so much to Girl 20 ending up. I've read again, and there will be another coming soon, Lucky Jim, which is on the Time 100 list of best 100 novels, and one of the best books ever, really. I'm in the process of engaging with The Old Devils, the winner of the Booker Prize again, and there's so much more. Russian Girl, The Folks That Live on the Hill, and Stanley and the Women, about 20 books which have to be read again. And then, of course, I found that the letters of Kingsley is published. The book containing that. It's 1,000 pages long. There's a biography which is also about 1,000, if I'm not more, biography. And that would complement the memoirs, which I enjoyed so much. There's a note on that. Let's stop here and see if we make another third note on drinks, on everyday drinking, which is how this book came about. 3 parts, but then under the title Everyday Drinking.